Hello and welcome to UK Crime Caught on Camera. In this compilation, we are looking back at stories we've covered about disqualified drivers and drivers who were disqualified as part of their conviction. A man who hit police cars in a bid to escape after being caught driving while disqualified has been put behind bars. The Cardiff man was seen driving a van with clone plates on the M4 in February 2025. Police say he intentionally collided with cop cars and an unattended parked vehicle in his bid to evade getting nabbed. But, like all disqualified drivers we cover on UK Crime Caught on Camera, and believe us, they are legion, the bobbies soon got their man. He eventually pleaded guilty to aggravated vehicle taking, driving without insurance, driving while disqualified, and property damage. He was sentenced to 18 months in prison. The person behind the wheel in this footage is a teenage disqualified driver who has two passengers aboard as he rampages across the tarmac of Nottinghamshire. He also rammed into two police cars, but was finally brought to a halt when two police cars managed to box him in. He pled guilty to dangerous driving, driving whilst disqualified, and driving without insurance, and was sentenced to 9 months in prison, suspended for 18 months, and banned from driving for 15 months. A judge also ordered him to complete a thinking skills program and 20 rehabilitation days. He was also made subject of a 3-month tagged curfew order. This man here scored a hat-trick of wrongdoing when he was stopped by the cops in February 2025. Not only was he going over 100 miles per hour past a cop car, he also had a knife on him and £130,000 worth of heroin. And as if that wasn't enough, he also lied to a police officer.
Hey up. You was, yeah, any reason for your speed?
I had my music on, I didn't know, and I thought, you know what?
No, what's your name, mate? Look at me. Just grab the fingerprint. So with your left index finger, yeah, put it on there for me. And your right index finger. Why bull?
Oh, it's kind of...
I'm found out the minute, officer.
You're disqualified.
Yes, I'm not gonna lie.
Good.
I tried my best.
You did, bro, just don't...
In jail, bro, that's why I've already been in prison once, man.
Alright, let's start this again. Drugs offence previously.
Yeah.
Anything on you at the minute? Anything in the car? No, we're just saying you may have section 23 issues drugs, that's okay. First of all, you lied to me about details. Okay. Say you've booked a drug search on the vehicle, okay, mate?
And when the cops went poking around inside his motor car, they found an 8-inch kitchen knife and a bag of drugs.
In time, you're arrested on suspicion of possession of intent to supply. Alright. Also, driving whilst disqualified.
No.
Possession of a bladed article. Right. With regards to those offences, you don't have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you don't mention that when questions will be tried in court. Anything you do say may be good evidence.
You got anything else on you?
No, just probably 20 kilos.
What's in the bag, mate? What's in them?
I'm just going to do that.
He later pleaded guilty to possession with intent to supply Class A drugs, driving while disqualified, possession of a knife, and driving without insurance. He was later sentenced to a total of 6 years in prison. He was disqualified for a further 5 years from driving. Still to come on UK Crime Caught on Camera, a TikTok yob meets a copper. This footage shows a disqualified driver race at speeds of more than 90 miles per hour as he attempted to get away. At one point, he began to slow with his hazards on before cutting across a pursuing police car. The driver eventually smashed into a set of traffic lights, leaving his smoking car behind as he ran. He was found in a nearby undergrowth where he was arrested by Cambridgeshire police officers. The driver failed a roadside alcohol breath test, returning a reading of more than double the limit. Police say he was taken to hospital as a precaution, where he refused to supply a sample of blood for analysis. The driver admitted failing to stop after a road accident and failing to stop for police. He admitted dangerous driving, driving whilst disqualified, and failing to provide a specimen for analysis and driving without insurance. He was jailed for 15 months in April 2025 at Cambridge Crown Court. PC Mark Draper said the driver's reckless behaviour could easily have resulted in someone being seriously injured or killed. The officer said he drove dangerously in a city centre with a complete disregard for the safety of others. I'm pleased he was apprehended before anyone was hurt and has now appeared in court.
Crash.
6-2, mate, I'm running. Police officer with a taser! Stay where you are! Officer with a taser! Police officer with a taser, stay where you are!
Right.
Stay where you are, come out now! Hands up!
Yeah, hands up.
Come out now! Back to where I am!
Yeah, I'm hands up.
Yeah, no, you're right. Fair enough.
Right, stand up for me.
Yeah, fair enough.
Stand up. Yeah. You're under arrest for saying to stop at this time.
Next up, we're in God Manchester, where a driver is barreling down the wrong side of a dual carriageway. Now, we're not sure what circumstances could have left him to this moment in life, but police say it did involve drunk driving. That's right, he's more than twice the legal limit while driving the wrong way on a dual carriageway. And this lorry driver is trying to tell him just that by yelling and flashing his lights at him. Police say it was sheer luck that no one was injured or killed by the driver's actions, and when they eventually tracked him down, he repeatedly denies that he was intoxicated while behind the wheel.
Fine, turn your engine off and then unlock the car. Good. Now unlock your door. There we go. Good. Turn your engine off for me. Thank you. So, love, is this your car?
Huh?
Is this your car?
This is what?
Is this your car?
This is my car, yeah.
This is your car, yeah? You had any alcohol tonight?
No, I want to.
Right, where are you driving to tonight?
I'm going to my house.
You're going to your house?
Yeah.
Right, keys out. He's literally come this way, nearly crossing central res into me. As I've spun around, he's literally come to a stop by himself, right here in the middle of the road. Right, mate, so I'm going to require you to provide me both a sample of breath for a roadside breath test and a sample of saliva for a roadside drug wipe. Okay, a warning you, failure to provide either of those will render you liable for arrest and go into custody. All right? That's it, like that. Keep going, stop. Fail. Right, so at the moment, mate, you're under arrest for drink driving, okay?
I'm what?
For drink driving, you're under arrest for it.
I'm not drinking driving.
You are, because that's what's showed up.
Is that what it says? Drink driving? Jesus.
He was sentenced to 8 months in prison, suspended for 12 months after pleading guilty to dangerous driving at Huntingdon Crown Court in July 2024. He also pleaded guilty to drink driving and driving otherwise in accordance with a licence. He was also ordered to carry out 200 hours unpaid work, and he was given a 2-month curfew and was to be electronically monitored, meaning he had to stay at home between 7 PM and 5 AM. The driver was also disqualified from driving for 4 years and must take an extended retest.
on!
Being a dangerous nuisance on an e-bike is one thing, but posting all evidence of your crimes to TikTok for reviews, well, that not only makes you a contender for the Darwin Award, but also a friend to His Majesty's Procurator Fiscal. This TikToker boasted about his reckless bike stunts online, documenting all his wrongdoing for police officers. We don't know how many likes or views that got him, but it did earn him this. Thanks to his posts, police were able to charge him with 20 offences, including dangerous driving. He was also charged with assaulting an emergency worker and using threatening and abusive words or behaviour. The TikToker admitted the offences at Teesside Crown Court in November 2023, where he was sentenced to 12 months in prison, suspended for 24 months. He was also disqualified from driving for 2 years, must complete 200 hours of unpaid work, and pay £100 compensation. Thanks for watching another episode of UK Crime Caught on Camera and Shots. If you're watching us in Freeview, stay tuned for more authentic UK television curated from the hearts of British communities by journalists living in them. If you're watching anywhere else, please like, share us around, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Doing so helps us to keep creating content like this.